Hi, my name is Cyberknife, and if you click on this video, then this will basically be me talking about what I want from this channel, what my goals are, and eventually why am I even doing this in the first place. Ignore the footage. This is from like a year ago, and truth be told, I'm still not very good at Skywars. So this is probably the best you're ever going to see it for me. So I am 16. I turned 17 later this year, and I have been trying to do YouTube to some extent for about 2.5 years now, I think. And in that time, I have realized that I really don't care to just play Minecraft. My biggest inspiration at the time, and to a degree this day still is and always was, Technoblade. I always was a fan of his style of both comedy and his just general style of videos, and so I do hope that I'm able to emulate that to a certain extent, but I've realized over the past couple years that I do not just want to play Minecraft forever. That's not my favorite game. I love Minecraft, don't get me wrong, it's still was and always will be one of my favorite games of all time, but I don't have the same care for it that clearly he and many other Minecraft creators did. But I do like to play games and I do want to play games. And so I want this channel to not just be a Minecraft channel. That's why I'm starting fresh. Because the other channel was very Minecraft focused with the occasional other game in there when I didn't feel like recording. But even then, I feel like that channel had a lot of flaws. And so maybe one day I will open that channel back up and list it as like a second channel. But for now, we're just going to leave it at that. The point of this channel is that I have ideas. I have big ideas. And as high school comes to an end, I'm realizing that I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to do for school. I don't know even where I want it. Do I want to move out of my town? Do I want to stay here? Do I like what do I want to do? I don't know. And I feel like I'm the only one who doesn't. All my other friends seem to have some idea. They want to be a bartender or a teacher or a mechanic slash nurse slash hairstylist slash owner of a gas station they work at. You can guess which one's the ambitious. You can guess which friend is the ambitious one. But I know that I like to be creative. Am I good at being creative? Maybe not, but I love it. I love getting to make things. That's why I like Legos. As much as I do not do the creative free build part, I love Legos for the fact that you get to watch the creative process. You get to watch it slowly build and become something great. It's part about Legos that I love. And so with YouTube, it's basically it's basically a Lego BIM to me. The floor ceiling is the skills floor is incredibly low. You can do very low quality stuff very easily. If you have a phone and internet connection, you can basically upload whatever you want to this platform, and millions, if not billions, of people can see it. But the skill ceiling is so much higher. The skill ceiling is Ish's 1,000 player survival challenge. The skill ceiling is in space with Markiplier. Right? It's things like that that make YouTube a serious choice for creative work. And I have ideas, man. I have ideas for songs, both acoustic and electric. I have ideas. I have an idea for an entire 5 season animated series, front to back, with story arcs, themes, character deaths, all of it. But I don't even have the beginning skills. I'm like a child trying to climb up a staircase. I know I can get up there once I get moving, but I don't know how to climb up that first step. I know what I want to do for an animated series. I have an art style, it'd be 2D, it'd be similar to like the saddest Dreams of P animations, all of that. But I'm not very good at drawing or writing or just planning in general. And so I need to get to that first step. I need to learn how to draw. I learn basic animation. And then from there, I feel like I'll be flying. Once I get that first step, I'm gone. I will ADHD myself to death worrying over how to do this one thing. Yeah, sorry. And then with music, I have ideas for songs, I have ideas for maybe even a whole band, but it's just getting over that first step of, let's say, like writing lyrics or making chord progressions that aren't incredibly basic. And it's just dedicating my time to it, right? That's at the end of the day what it is. And a lot of people will cope and say that, oh, if they just locked in, they'd be amazing. That is true to a certain extent, but like, also no. As much as I could just say, hey, I'd be great in school, or I'd be great at YouTube, or I'd be great at games if I just logged in. That might be true as much that I can say that's true. I can believe it. But until I can prove it, it's not. And the essential thing with this is that I want this channel to be a lot of things. I want it to be games, not just Minecraft. I want it to be horror games and survival games and creative games. I want it to be as many games as I can try and games people enjoy me playing. That's why I launched this channel with a Minecraft video and a Poppy Playtime video. And by the time I get to recording it, I'll probably have another type of game or just another game in general because I want people to know that I'm not putting myself in a box. Because when you put yourself in a box, you make an expectation of this is what you are. If I only wanted to do Minecraft, the people would know that, hey, this is who the Cyberknife is. The reason my channel profile picture is not a skin, but it is an art rendition that I had commissioned of my skin, is because that's a lot more free. It does not automatically connect you with Minecraft, it connects you with this brand, it connects you with the idea that you're presenting. And that's what I want. I want to be able to make music or animations or something, obviously not to the degree of Markiplier's Iron Longer in space, but creative films and creative projects. And I want it to all fall under the umbrella of the Cyberknife. I want people to recognize my profile picture and go, hey, that's the guy who made this, and this, and this, and this. Because as I get older, the only thing I know I want to do after school is I do not want to work for anybody, and I want to be able to create things. Like, really create things. I don't want to build a house, because that's technically creating. I don't want to build furniture, because, yeah, it's technically you're creating something, but that's not what I get a passion out of. I have done woodworking, and I've enjoyed it quite well, but it's not what I want to do the next 10 years of my life, the next 15 years of my life. And I have no idea. Again, I am 16. I just learned how to drive it like 6 months ago. I am still learning. I still have plenty of time to do all the things I want to try to achieve in life. And when I figure out what that is, then I will do it. But the whole reason that I'm doing YouTube, because everyone does it for a different reason, right? People do it for the money. People do it because it's popular. People do it because they have genuinely interesting ideas, or because they're lost and they're just trying it to see if it works. I am doing it because I think that it could open the doors to so many things that I've been dreaming about for the last 4 years of my life. I should probably mention now that my second biggest inspiration besides Technoblade, I guess I already spoiled it, is Markiplier. And that's the whole reason this channel exists as of late is because I went to go see Iron Lung last month. I went with a friend. We drove all the way to the big city, and I sat down and saw a movie that I've been hearing about for the last 3 years. Because I'm an avid listener of Distractable. For the last 3 years, I've been hearing about this man pour hours of his hours and hours, probably now thousands of hours of his life into this film. And it was amazing. It may not be the best film ever, but it had heart. In every fiber of it, it had heart. And it kind of made me realize that my other attempt at doing YouTube felt very driveless. There were days where I would wake up and want to create something. I bought a laptop so I could play Java Minecraft and then record myself playing Java Minecraft. I paid $850 for this thing. It's probably not very good. I spent $100 on a Blue Yeti that I'm actively holding in my hands. I took off the stanks. I thought it might look cool. And I'm sitting under a pile of blankets and comforters propped up on my bed frame and my gaming chair that's actively falling to pieces. And I am finally enjoying it because I am realizing that Markiplier spent 14 years. Technoblade spent 10 years, I think. He spent 9 because he literally couldn't spend any more. But the whole thing that I am coming to realize is that I am capable of doing this. I just need to try. And I am realizing that I enjoy editing, that I enjoy all these things. I am enjoying more of the video creating process, and that has given me the drive to do more. I have no idea if this is a coherent video, and if it isn't, I'll probably end up deleting it. But if it is, and if the audio doesn't sound terrible, and if I can kind of string together a coherent sentence, then I want this to be a pillar of the fact that I don't want to become the next biggest YouTuber ever. I don't want to become even the top 10. I want to be able to create things and I want people to enjoy them. At the end of the day, that's what I want to do. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I have no idea if it's coherent or if it'll make any sense. That's what happens when you don't make a script. Again, not a very good planner. I hope you guys had a good one. I am the Cyberknife, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.